What's up, awesome family? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Welcome back to another lit video. Video. I said video. But what's up, awesome family? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and welcome back to another lit video. Today I'm coming with y'all with 3 Uber horror stories animated episode 2. If you guys are new here, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, join the family because y'all already know we listen game. And without further ado, let's get on with this video.
Of taxis and other similar services. I was never a fan of taxis and other similar services. Just the thought of having some stranger drive me around irked me. Nevertheless, after my car unexpectedly broke down, I was stuck with catching an Uber home. What made matters worse were the ungodly late hours I worked. At midnight, there were no buses or trains driving in my direction. So, after some hesitation, I gave in. After just a few clicks, I found a driver willing to take me the hour-long journey home. 5 minutes passed, and a bright red car parked next to me. "Hey, what's your name?" he asked, while I confirmed the number on his license plate. "Mike," I said plainly, attempting not to start any small talk. "I'm Alex," he responded, seeming to take the hint. I got in, and he started driving me home, using his mounted GPS as a guide. "Mind if I take a shortcut?" he asked. I just mumbled something in agreement, too tired to really grasp what he'd asked. What followed was a painful struggle against sleep. I tried keeping myself entertained using my phone, but it was a futile battle. I felt oddly hypnotized by the streetlights. The way they flashed by, intermittently lighting up the interior. That, combined with an exhausting day at work, quickly put me into a peaceful slumber. The last thing I saw before drifting off was an unfamiliar street sign that read Glover Road. As I awoke, we were driving down a long street. I glimpsed at the dashboard and noticed the clock had broken. I must have fallen asleep. "How far away are we?" I asked with a groggy voice. Alex didn't respond. "Excuse me, are we there soon?" Still no response.
Well, you basically kind of wanted this to happen because you talk about you scared of Uber. I don't know honestly why this happened, but it happened.
I should state that this forward
My fault, y'all.
to gently tap him on the shoulder when I noticed his look of utter horror in the rearview mirror. Pearls of sweat had formed on his forehead, and his face had turned pale as a sheet. "Alex, what's going on?" I asked loudly. Don't look at them," Alex said quietly. "Look at what?" I stopped dead in my tracks. As my tired eyes adjusted to being awake, I got a better look at the street we were driving down. At a first glance, it looked like any old neighborhood, but as we kept driving, I noticed that each and every house was identical. Gray, flaky paint with boarded up windows. In front of them stood groups of emaciated people. They were just staring at us as we drove past. "Don't look at them," Alex repeated. "What's going on?" "There were just a few of them an hour ago. Each time I look over at them, more show up." "An hour ago? Where the hell are we?" The road stretched endlessly far ahead, scarcely lit up with dim streetlights. On each side stood a single row of houses, with nothing but darkness behind them. The GPS told me to drive down Glover Road, So I did. It just doesn't end. I don't know what to do. Why don't we just turn around? I did, he shouted. After 15 minutes of driving down this neighborhood, I turned around. That was more than an hour ago. The exit just disappeared. I tried calling for help, but there's no signal. I pulled out my own phone to check. He was right, no signal. What are we going to do? I asked.
This is your fault, basically. This is your... Never mind.
I don't know. But we're gonna run out of gas in a couple hours. The further we drove, the dimmer the street lights turned. Before long, they had all but vanished, plunging us into darkness. Despite our best efforts, we'd catch glimpses of the weary people staring at us. Each time we did, more of them appeared. Do you think we could run for it? Maybe get behind the houses and out of here? I asked. I don't know, but soon we won't have any other options. Accompanied by nothing but our own headlights, we kept driving. Each mile decreased our amount of gas, and within a couple of hours, the engine started stalling. This is it. What are we gonna do? Alex asked. I just shook my head in despair.
Why he look so cross-eyed? His eyes go like this. Why do he look so cross-eyed?
I don't know. The car came to a painfully slow halt, and we were left stranded.
I look like that Marshmallow Man. Hold up. Hey, let's get back to the story.
In the never-ending neighborhood, I made one final attempt at calling for help, but not a single bar of signal could be found. No sooner had we come to a stop before the people started approaching us. Within seconds, they'd formed a circle around our car. There they stood, just staring, waiting for us to get out. Let's make a run for it, Alex suggested. There's too many of them. We won't make it through the crowd, I argued. I'm sorry, I can't stay here. I have to try. With that, he unlocked the driver's seat and jolted out from the car. The very second he set his foot on the ground, he froze in place. Then, he slowly walked over and joined the crowd. Alex, what are you doing? He then turned around and stared at me. His eyes never blinked, and his face had been rid of all emotion. Within a second, the street had taken him, and I would be next. That was 2 days ago. Since then, Alex still hasn't blinked, and his eyes have dried out to the point where they can't possibly function. The car's battery has long since died, and I have spent most of my time in complete darkness. Despite the immense amount of time that has passed, the sun still hasn't risen above the horizon. Wherever the hell this place is, I am stuck in eternal night. The phone has been my only source of light and comfort. I've used it sparingly to try to call for help, hoping for an impossible rescue. Even so, it'll run out of battery soon. Once it does, I'm going to exit the car and join the crowd of undead. I'll leave this message behind. Hopefully someone will find it and find out what happened to me. It's time to go. I'll end my message with this. Whatever you do, never drive down Glover Road. It's not supposed to be there.
I think I'm gonna stop it right there for y'all. I don't want this video to be too long, but if you guys enjoyed that video, don't go down Gulliver Road. Make sure to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe down the family country. Y'all already know we the latest in the game. And thank you guys for tuning into today's video. And in the meantime, you know what to do. Stay awesome, be awesome, embrace awesome, and live awesome. Peace. I'm out.